What is up, everyone? Welcome to the UFC 3 Universe Mode episode. We're going to be doing Underground, UFC Underground, and we just pretty much have 7 championship fights to do because of the fact that UFC 255, the pay-per-view, which is an amazing success. Definitely go check that out. We had 7 champions who couldn't defend their belts. That's why we have Formiga versus Moreno kicking things off here on Underground. The only 2 champions who were able to successfully defend their belts was middleweight champion Yoel Romero and heavyweight champion Dan Severn. So, yeah, everyone else is defending them or trying to recapture them. Remember, folks, it's a winner-take-all scenario. If, let's say, if the new champion, Brandon Moreno, doesn't defeat Formiga, guess what? There is no rematch for him, so it's a big-time situation for him, and right now he's getting absolutely rocked.
Susceptibility to that in fights prior. You can't lean into those power shots. Let's see if he can circle out and make the adjustments here. 1-2. All right, so some
and now it's all for no, maybe not Formiga.
big body shot.
Oh my goodness, it's over. It's over. Brandon Moreno mauls Formiga to retain his flyweight champion. This one more time. Formiga was about to go for that haymaking shot, and then he gets dropped. Remember, Moreno knocked out Formiga in the 4th round at UFC 255, and this time knocks him out in the 1st round. My goodness, Formiga just, he dropped. He honestly dropped, folks. Wow. Honestly, wow. That is, it's nasty. It was a nasty shot.
All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Amasaki's called to stop this contest at 2 minutes, 8 seconds of the very first round. Going the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, the assassin baby, Moreno.
Congrats to Brandon Moreno on winning the fight, and he is still the UFC flyweight champion. With that being said, folks, we're going to go on to the next fight of the night. Alrighty, Mickey Gall, Santiago Ponzinibbio, the rematch for the welterweight strap. And like I said, folks, if the new champion, Mickey Gall, loses to Ponzinibbio this time, that's it. He doesn't get the rematch. We're not doing the best of 3. When you win that belt and take it off a champion, that means you're good enough to beat them again. And if not, well, looks you just got lucky. Alright, so Ponzinibbio and Gall. Remember, every fight tonight, 5 rounds. They're all championship bouts. And there's only be 1 episode this week, which that's why we're doing this right here on Saturday. Probably we'll try to make up for it next week. Let's see, both fighters, again, just like at UFC 255, they were a little bit hesitant on engaging one another. There's one of those lucky shots of this. Gall has got to wisely try to avoid getting popped in this fight. Nice little head kick from Ponzinibbio. Cool kick to the body. So, the strategy for the guys who for Gall, he already beat Ponzinibbio. So at this point for Gall, it's got to be, what can I replicate from that and make it better? What were his weak points? And right now, we're not seeing much action. They're both guys scared to engage, extremely petrified to engage. Not much action in the first 2 minutes. Kind of waiting for some type of offense. Nothing really happening. Referee may need to step in. It's a little bit of a stalemate. Now these guys got to get somewhat aggressive, maybe a takedown, something, instead of sitting here and trash talking each other. That's not going to get you points on the judges' card. The Gall, they're both swinging wildly. And this crowd is booing, and rightfully so. A horrible fight.
Clean punch.
Compared to how we just had a great finish in the first fight with Moreno and Formiga, where Moreno knocked him out cold in the first round, just was it 3 minutes, I think? Yet here, both guys just scared the fight. Finally, some offense.
Look at that.
Nice just shot to the mouth. You know, Ponzio probably a little bit concerned. He got knocked out the last time. Doesn't want to get knocked out again.
Trying to find a home for that right hand.
Let's see. Maybe some more offense. Coaches need to shout some instructions.
The takedown is not there. Finds his range with the jab.
No? Okay. I'm definitely going to call this a very lackluster first round. I mean, it's kind of like how it was at the pay-per-view. Two guys who were afraid to fight. That were champions somehow. A nice little leg check. So Gall's gonna go to the ground, but he's too afraid to commit to the takedown. So after an ugly first round, hopefully the second round is more promise. Both they touch gloves, and there you go. Finally, hopefully this becomes a slug-out brawl for the second round. Because even damn glad I was falling asleep after that fight, after the first. Honestly, with a lackluster of a first round, if it does happen to go 4 or 5 rounds, round 1 is a draw. 0 points for both. Oh, nasty shot.
So let's see if he can change up the tempo a little bit with his strikes and try to put together a...
He tagged him and got him. Like I said, you know, the champions and the former champions are going to go back to being ranked soon, so this is a big fight. You don't want to go back to being ranked. You want to keep the belt for as long as you can, of course, but everyone the fight, and that's what these two fighters are not doing. They've swung and missed and hit the air more than they've hit each other. Oh, it's a nasty kick to the face. That's just a nasty front kick. Oh, Gall's gonna go for a takedown. Ponzio had it scouted. This time it's not work. Single leg takedown. He got him. All right, finally some offense. Let's hope it doesn't become a stalemate. And I think we're about to get a stalemate.
Under 3 minutes to go here in round 2.
Nope, they're trying to move. Okay.
He lands a big shot from the bottom.
Hey, look at this. Gall's gonna go for an armbar. Armbar as Ponzio gonna tap here in the second round.
He's got the arm here. Now he's gonna throw
This guy's a nasty armbar.
Turns the hips.
He might be in trouble.
Throw the leg over the face.
If this leg goes over, he's got to be careful. He's got to be careful. That arm. Thumb could snap. Oh my goodness. Can Ponzio hang on? Ponzio's got to try to hang on. Ponzio taps out. Ponzio taps out to the armbar. And Mickey Gall is still the welterweight champion. With an armbar submission here in the second round to retain his welterweight championship. Nasty Ponzio was suffering 2 losses now to Mickey Gall. It is not looking too good for him. Mickey Gall, though, pushing up to 4-1. And even though Ponzio is now 4-2, he'll still push up to a high ranking.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Lugliano has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out.
Congrats to Mickey Gall retaining his welterweight belt as we're going to the next fight of the night. Alrighty, next up we have the championship rematch between, well, in the light heavyweight division between Ortiz and Uzdemir. This is Ortiz Uzdemir 3. So they met by decision, and Uzdemir was the man who claimed the light heavyweight title. Then Tito Ortiz had tapped Uzdemir out in the first round, and Tito Ortiz said he is going to knock him out or tap him out again in the first round. A little bit of a confident game. Confident game talk. Well, you guys get the point. A confident Tito Ortiz are ready with the takedown. It was the inverted triangle. Oh, look at the elbows to the skull. Jeez. As we're already in the ground and Uzdemir is getting rocked on the skull. Gosh, that's a nasty shot. And Uzdemir vulnerable to these shots. Getting absolutely, it's over. It's gonna be over. What? And this time he tapped him out first, and then he knocked Volkan Oezdemir out in the first round to retain his light heavyweight championship. Tito Ortiz is not playing. Wow. That was so fast, folks. Honestly, just you can't script this. You can't.
Let's see that again.
Like, I don't even know. Like, what do you say to that? I mean, honestly, he decked him. He decked him.
UFC light heavyweight champion. This has long been the UFC's glamour division. Now we go inside.
I mean, Tito Ortiz just finished Oezdemir.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee
It's like that decision victory lit a fire on this guy.
at 1 minute, 13 seconds of the very first round.
This man looks like he doesn't know where he is.
Knockout, and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Tito Ortiz.
Congrats to Tito Ortiz on retaining the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship as we're going to the next fight of the night. Super quick finish.
Fight between Cody Garbrandt and Aljamain Sterling.
Alrighty, here we go. And the fight for the men's bantamweight championship. And, you know, the funny thing is that what we saw from Aljamain Sterling at UFC 255 was not the Aljamain Sterling we're actually accustomed to. And he really just played Cody Garbrandt's game and got rocked for it. So it was really no one's fault to blame but Aljamain Sterling's. Now both these men are two-time bantamweight champions. Cody Garbrandt, the reigning defending bantamweight champion. And, you know, Sterling still has a pretty sharp record at 12-4. Garbrandt now 9-5, but they kind of shocked everybody.
Quite connect.
Look at this. Wait a minute. Garbrandt actually had the counter for Sterling.
Constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
And does Sterling actually want to play this type of fight with Aljamain? I mean, does Garbrandt want to play this type of fight with Sterling? Like I said, folks, if Sterling is to beat Cody Garbrandt, wait a minute. The triangle choke, but if Sterling is to tap Garbrandt out, that's it. There's no rematch. Wait a minute. The triangle choke has been applied. Aljamain Funkmaster Sterling realized the mistake, and he's about to go back to what he does best. Cody Garbrandt might tap out. Garbrandt may be in trouble, and Cody Garbrandt able to barely get out of that.
Side control. He's moving it.
So I thought we were about to have another new champion, honestly.
He hip escapes. He's out of the full mount.
This is the worst possible spot for Garbrandt. This is not where Garbrandt wants to be with Aljamain's Funkmaster Sterling.
He turns it around, gets you full guard.
Well, you don't want to spend too much time fighting off of your back, Joe, but pretty good work here from the bottom by Cody Garbrandt.
Nice little elbow shot. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people said going into this, we're not going to see new champions, but I don't know. That's the worst thing. I definitely reinvigorated Aljamain Sterling.
Stacking him here, putting the pressure on him.
Playing the fight that Sterling knows how to best, and that's on the ground.
Here by Sterling.
Said there is no second chance. Well, for the former champion, this is a second chance, but for the new one, there is none. Wait, he's about to get a knee bar. Oh my gosh, we've never really seen this before, but a knee bar at this point, this would be a first. The knee bar being cranked on, and Cody Garbrandt able to avoid disaster. Oh gosh, I don't know what that kick is called. I've got to go back and watch some footage on that. But what a nasty kick to the head.
Gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Lands to the body.
Yeah, here's my thing. Garbrandt knocked out Sterling. Can he do it again? Yeah, I guess the old adage, if I did it once, I definitely can, but this is the different style Sterling so far is fighting.
Lands a hard shot with the left.
It's getting good.
Seconds to go here. Let's see what happens.
And I think this will be the first fight to get past the first round so far, I believe. Yeah. No, Gall and
All right, let's get to round two.
yeah, Gall and Ponzinibbio hit the second round, but this is the most exciting fight we've had so far going past the first round.
Huge uppercut misses.
The men's bantamweight division. Crowd This guy's in a little bit of a standoff now.
There he swung with a haymaker.
Well, he's landed some excellent shots in this fight tonight, but
All right, just kind of. Looks like this opening minute. Finally, some offense. There we go. That one hurts. I heard that. I'm pretty sure a rib broke. You don't have that sound effect and not have a rib broken.
Hook to the head there by Cody Garland. Working on a single leg here.
Looking for a takedown, not so fast.
And both guys
Oh, and that's kick to the head. Garland trying to go for a takedown. This Sterling caught him.
Now he moves both.
Look at how quick that transition speed is. Oh, he doesn't want this to happen. Oh, the rear naked choke. The rear naked choke is applied.
Now he's got it. He opens it up, pulls him onto his back, goes palm to palm here.
This is not good for Cody Garbrandt. He's got to try to find a way out of this.
He might get a finish here.
Garbrandt needs to try to hang in there. Hang in there for dear life. That's what you got to do in this type of situation. Can he hang in? Wait, no. Cody Garbrandt taps and Aljamain Sterling has just became a 3-time champion.
He got the choke for the tap.
So yeah, it came
And Aljamain Funkmaster Sterling. And the second fight was ready and prepared. Sterling kind of looked past Cody Garbrandt.
Ultimately, that is one of the bigger wins of his career. He gets it done by
Garbrandt taps out. There's no shame that, yeah, he goes back to being a great competitor. But I mean,
that's a real tight choke.
that's what it is, you know, that's the rules. There is no second chance for the new champion. Unfortunately, that's the name of the game.
One more time, deep submission and the tap.
Heartbreaking for Cody Garbrandt, of course, but it is what it is.
They are all chasing at 135 pounds. Your UFC bantamweight world champion, and what a way to get it done tonight with the submission win.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Migliana's going to stop this contest at 2 minutes, 15 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out. And the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world.
Well, congrats to Aljamain Funkmaster Sterling on regaining the championship.
Well, there's a new sheriff in town.
He's 13-4 now. With that being said, folks, we do have one title chance. Let's go on to the next fight of the night.
What a way to bulls. The UFC lightweight championship.
Alright, so next up we have got the lightweight championship rematch. Kevin Lee taking on Anthony Showtime Pettis, the former champion. And in a shocking fashion, he had tapped out Anthony Pettis within, I think, less than 3 to 4 minutes. And it's now a right hand making shot from Kevin Lee to the former champion Anthony Pettis. That's how quick the tide can change in these fights. No, just started. Now we did have one title change. Aljamain Funkmaster Sterling cashed in and recaptured the championship. But look at this, Anthony Pettis being rocked by Kevin Lee twice already in this first round. And by
Immediately shoots for the leg.
a single leg takedown to Anthony Showtime Pettis. It gets good. It's been a nasty fight and not going well for Anthony Pettis. It's the arm trap. He's trying to turn the hips around and push down Kevin Lee. He's able to do it.
Hits the reversal and now in half guard.
Oh, right hand is there for him, Joe.
As Kevin Lee able to turn onto this back sitting position.
Over and nice reversal here.
Look at where the Motown Phenom is.
Movement here on the ground. Caught him with a punch.
Look at this, the Motown Phenom now trying to go by submission, trying to beat Anthony Pettis.
He's in full mount here.
If this armbar really does connect, this could be fight over. Pettis is already drained from being rocked so many times in the jaw already. That mouthpiece got to be hurting. It's a round. One more. This could be it. And he broke Anthony Pettis' arm. The Motown Phenom retains the UFC lightweight championship via armbar submission. Anthony Pettis losing again in the first round by submission to Kevin Lee. These fights are just, these guys are knocking them down with the quickness.
Absolutely perfectly executed.
For a guy like Pettis, though, this doesn't even really hurt his record. I mean, there's only 10-5. There's nothing wrong with that. And he'll probably still have a high ranking, to be honest. That's Kevin Lee getting the job done quickly. Gets Anthony Showtime Pettis. All right, let's get the official Bruce Buffer report.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki is calling a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 31 seconds in the very first round. For the winner by submission, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Kevin the Motown Phenom Lee.
Congrats to Kevin Lee on retaining the lightweight championship. We got 2 more fights for you. So it may be a bonus fight, but we're gonna go into the next fight of the night, folks. As we inch closer and closer to the main event. But next up we have the women's bantamweight championship, the undisputed women's bantamweight championship, I should say. Between so far, this is really the rubber match between Rousey and Andrade 3. Here you go. It's the armbar versus it's just submission versus submission specialist. Andrade with a record of 6-3 now. Rousey with an 8-5 record.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Trying to spin to the back. Full mounts.
Let's see how this goes.
Oh, she tagged her with the right hand there.
Wait a minute, Rousey.
Beautiful sweep. Tries to get out of full guard and into half, but doesn't make it.
Going for the guillotine? No, not so fast. This is getting interesting. It's kind of hard to see with 2 women at any moment who can go for an armbar.
Hip escape, nice hip escape.
Now that's really all it takes. And this match in the fight is going to be one submission, in my opinion. We got so much of just back and forth wrestling.
Trying to pass here. Reversal, very nice. Half guard.
It's kind of hard to tell at this point.
She's moved back to full guard now.
Both women looking to go for that armbar, probably. Rousey, the now champion, but just now she's trying to get back around. I'm telling you, folks, the first submission is going to win this fight. It happened the first time, and how'd she even apply the armbar like that? I have never seen. She used her own weight, Andrade's own weight and leverage, and out-muscled her somehow along with that for an armbar. And Andrade, she was not expecting. We've never seen this from Rousey. There's no way Andrade could even know that was going to happen. And Andrade taps out once again to Rowdy Ronda Rousey, and Rousey retains the Undisputed Women's Bantamweight Championship.
Yeah, really nice job by her there to execute the submission. Clearly she had an opening and she closed the show pretty effectively.
I told you, folks, it was going to take only one submission. Rousey,
and here's the end of the fight.
Seeing the advantage, and Andrade was forced to tap out.
And here we see it from another angle. Beautiful technique here, and the tap.
Honestly, that was nuts. I think everyone was excited for this rematch. The third.
One more time.
Rousey Andrade 3, but man, that was nuts. She was forced to tap out, folks.
The decision is in. We said it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes and 5 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Rowdy.
Congrats to Rowdy Ronda Rousey on retaining the Undisputed Women's Bantamweight Championship.
So after an emphatic submission,
She's going to keep on rolling as champion, and with that being said, we're going to go on to the main event of the evening, and depending on how that fight goes, we may have a bonus fight for you as well. Alrighty, so this is the main event, the Featherweight Championship rematch. Jerry gave Conor his second ever loss, and took the title from him. But if Jerry is able to retain, we actually might have a bonus fight as well for you. If Jerry applies what he did in the first fight against Conor, he should be able to walk out still champion. Whatever building Conor is in, he has a whole group cheering for him.
Oh, good job defensively there
That was the first round being a little bit eventful.
Ooh, working well off of that jab.
Crowd really hyped up for this fight. Surprisingly, actually.
Slow to attack, trying to get their timing down.
And for Conor, this is a big thing. If he loses to Jury twice, it'd be a little bit embarrassing for Conor. I would make him 17-3.
Man, Joe, he continues to leave that head open. His opponent's got to be salivating at this point in time.
I said UFC 255 was such a great,
You got to get that head off the center line.
it was such a great show, and I think everyone really did enjoy the pay-per-view. I can't wait to actually have fight night. That'd be, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, 8 prelim fights. I believe it's 8 or 9 prelim fights, and then 10 main card fights. Or it might be said. I'm not really sure how they're doing it, but just want to keep that out there. So Jerry looking a little bit scared, to be honest with you. Nice flying head kick.
The left hook hits home.
Jerry, when he took it on the ground, did beat Conor. That's why I'm a little bit surprised. Most of the fighters who retained their belts tonight kept it on the ground. That's how they won the first time.
Really missed with that right hand.
Yeah, Jerry seems to not want to do that right here.
Right hand upstairs.
I'm not really sure what the strategy is for Jerry.
Again, going back to the jab. Just
Nasty right hook. I don't know what type of takedown that was, but it was horrible. I think Jerry's a little bit scared to engage Conor. Just a little bit, because Conor has been teeing off on him.
Huge uppercut misses. Oh, beautiful, beautiful right hand by the champion. That's a nice clean shot.
back to the left hand now, but unable to connect, Joe.
All right, so these two guys are slugging out. This has been a good first round.
Nice right hand to the body.
Final seconds of round one.
This will be a nice first round. Here we go. We're going to round number 2. No fight so far tonight has gone past round number 2. Will this one possibly do that?
Round one pretty entertaining. Not the greatest round of the year per se, but pretty good action on both sides. Joe Rogan, your thoughts on what we saw from either fighter through those first.
And that's a single leg takedown.
Conor McGregor has a very unpredictable striking style. Throws a lot of wild kicks, has some excellent knockout power in his punches, and has a very strong.
Let's see, what is Jerry trying to do? Jerry's got him on the ground. He may want to keep him on the ground. That might be the over-under. He went for an inside leg. Oh no. See, McGregor wisely not trying to go to the back to the ground.
Oh, that's a big block, Joe. Well, yet again, he goes back to the jab and he lands it. And defensively, this fighter is going to have to figure something out. He continues to.
Oh, nice little jab. Okay.
He's going to have to stick and move and figure out a way to get his head off the center line. And he switches his.
Oh, that's fine. Oh, that was a little bit more of a jumping kick. Another front kick.
3 minutes now to go in round 2. Boom, straight punch.
Missed that shot.
Slips the punch. Well, the offense has been there. He is landing some good
All right.
shots, but not really stringing that.
So it's like now it seems to be Conor's a little bit more methodical. I think when he first went against Jerry, Conor was in the impression, hey, I've already run through this division in a tournament before. I'll run through this guy. And it was a little bit, maybe that was a mistake. He had a different game plan, and he did prepare for the ground game. Now it's like he might have. See, it definitely looks like he definitely has now.
Gets away from the clinch.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket.
That spinning back heel kick. McGregor needs to keep tagging. Jerry's getting rocked. Jerry might need to take this fight to the ground. This crowd is screaming. Oh, he went down again.
He's in big trouble.
McGregor rocked Jerry.
Body kick, look at that.
This little body kick. I think Conor wanted to get a little bit more elevation to the skull. That's where he's trying to aim.
Under a minute now to go in this one.
Otherwise, he didn't get all the hype. Now this Jerry tried to go for another takedown. Conor said, not so fast. This was smart.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
But does Conor want to stay on the ground with Miles for Jury?
He landed that inside leg kick.
I think Conor as well. He topped me out on the ground the last time. That may not be the smartest move for me.
Now starting to show signs of swelling.
He tagged him with that right hand.
Yeah, Conor McGregor was like Matrix ducking there. A nice headshot. Ooh, is that? Hey, this is the first fight tonight to go to round number 3. No, definitely got a good fighter on their hands. Both men touch. Oh, they don't even touch gloves.
Yeah, that knockdown should have won him the round. It was a big moment.
What's funny is Conor has barely broken a sweat compared to Jury.
Signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
It kind of sent Jury flying. This thing, does Conor stay on the aggressive, or does he let Jury try to make those mistakes? Does he try to play patiently? Could barely speak English right there.
Look at that, he's timing that jab.
It's like he's kind of just adjusted from jabs to now kicks and aiming those kicks right to the body, right to the liver.
Threw everything into that uppercut.
Oh my goodness, that was a haymaker. Like Mamma Mia. Uh-oh. This may be where Jerry played a little bit of possum to turn it around. Is Conor about to be toast?
Got it. Full mount.
Conor needs to find a way to get out of this because he could be in massive trouble. It's where Jerry had the advantage last time. Can Conor turn him over, use the hips, or use the weight advantage? Oh, it didn't work.
Transitions here on the ground. Staying busy.
I said this is where it might cost Conor. And again, trying to use the hips to get him over, and Conor McGregor is able to do that here in the 3rd round.
Hammer fist. Hip escape. Gets out of the full mount.
So Conor's taking a break right now.
Oh, there's a good shot from the bottom.
So now, did Conor McGregor make a mistake by going to the ground?
Trying to take the back here.
This could be a massive mistake for Conor.
We passed the midpoint here of the fight.
We just saw Oezdemir get knocked out. We've seen an armbar. This could be it, folks. This could be the big mistake. Conor should have stayed up on the stand-up. He got too aggressive, and it's going to cost him. An armbar.
Turns the hips. He's going to sit back.
No, Conor able to survive. He did his homework. He wisely did his homework. Or was it just luck? Trying to Miles for Jerry turn around once again. Can Conor survive what could be his demise in this fight?
Inside control here.
And busy as he looks.
Doesn't want to get caught in ropes. Conor trying to get back to his feet, and he does back in the clinch.
And they separate.
Changes his stance. You'll see a lot of this from this
Right
fighter.
now, if Miles for Jerry beats Conor McGregor again,
Missed the mark.
McGregor gets caught with that.
this could be insane.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot. Whoa!
He caught Conor off guard. He got with the haymaker. Jerry got tired though. What a championship fight this has been. We have 30 seconds left before going to the championship rounds, that 4th round. But Jerry has been so aggressive. He has. He kicked. Don't do. Conor tried to end the fight. Conor tried to end the fight. He's trying to hold them. He's going to flip it over, but we're going to go into the 4th and final round. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're going to the championship rounds, round number 4. Here we go for the featherweight championship.
4th round now. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so with that, we have arrived at the 4th round. The championship.
So if Conor wins, he not only does he hold about it, but he gets to shoo away the challenges of Miles for a Jury again. That's the one thing for the former champion. This is a great second chance. Oh, he's down again. Jury getting rocked. That's one thing about Sterling. Since he won, guess what? Garland does not get that opportunity. It changed the game. It's a paradigm shift. It makes the person. Oh my God! He just now him. Stop the fight! Stop the fight! Holy hell! He killed him! He killed him! Wow! Wow! Conor McGregor is now a 4-time champion, going 18-2. Holy dear God! Wow!
With the leg, and really once he connected with the target, you knew the end of the fight was coming.
Well, folks, we won't need a bonus fight now. That's for certain.
Major result here in this division tonight.
Let's see it again.
He just killed Miles for a Jury. This one more time. Boom!
Cold.
My gosh.
And there is our UFC featherweight champion getting the
But,
knockout on the biggest stage in the sport.
yeah, folks, so it sucks to be Cody Garland in my last favorite day, but that's the risk you take. You know, if you can beat the champion, you should be able to do it again. Both guys couldn't do it again. It is what it is. They're no longer in that contention. Now they got to fight to earn that rematch again. To earn that fight again. Keeps everyone hungry. That's what I love about this UFC thing. This is UFC itself, the new rules. And the fight committee, too. Well, congrats to the notorious Conor McGregor on winning the fight. On becoming the new featherweight champion. And don't go anywhere, folks, as we are actually going to be doing the awards. Who gets the extra purses? Let's find out, folks. But congrats to Conor McGregor. Just wow. Honestly, wow. Alrighty, so let's see what the awards are for this show. So far for TKO of the night, it'll be Tito Ortiz, the reigning defending light heavyweight champion, getting a purse. For the performance submission night, it's going to be the brand new UFC bantamweight champion Aljamain Funkman Sterling getting a purse, and fight of the night and going to the new featherweight division champion, the notorious Conor McGregor. Folks, thank you guys so much for watching. Please do leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to BVTV. Can't wait to start live streaming again after I get settled down and everything. Stay off the hook, everybody. Subscribe to BVTV. Stay off the hook.